As the manager of your store, there are 5 areas that you have to focus on in order to be successful. Once these areas are being executed 100%, you can then focus on outside sales and marketing your store. These 5 areas, or touch points, are vital to your success. We have systems and tools to help you understand the expectations and to deliver. Outside environment. The first touch point is the exterior of the store, or the customer area.
The outside environment of the store is so important for the customers and the guests to feel welcome.
People want to see a nice, clean, it's aesthetic to the eyes. They don't want to come to someplace that looks like a pig pen.
They want to sit someplace where they're going to feel like they count. And anything we do around our store, be it in the parking lot, the countertops, the windows, it's because they count.
Every morning I pick up all the trash, I empty the garbage cans, I wipe them all off.
The outside of the store definitely takes a lot of work to kind of keep clean. We have the crew members going outside on a regular basis. They clean the windows, they have to clean the counters off.
That is our dining room. This is where people come to eat. People eat with their eyes.
Brewster's does do a good job in providing us current marketing for the outside of the building. And by keeping that fresh and up to date and current, allows people to see what we're offering for that particular month.
Remember, the outside environment is the first thing a customer sees and the first impression of your store. The second touch point is the interior of the store.
On the inside of the store, we have a lot of different cleaning procedures that we have to go through to keep the store looking good for the customers.
When people are standing at our windows, they're watching everything we do. And if you have dirty dish towels or messy shake machine or ice cream all over your counters, they're looking at that and they're seeing that. So we all are constantly wiping everything down with clean, soapy bleach water. We have a daily checklist, weekly checklist of things we do, and a monthly checklist of things that we are constantly cleaning. The checklist makes it easier for me because then I don't have to constantly tell the kids everything that they need to do throughout the day.
So we always really work hard making sure that we are always not missing one spot that needs to be cleaned up and having everything stocked up and ready for the customers.
Everyone likes to look at our cakes and pies. They're eye-catching. So we try to make them colorful and eye-catching so that people notice them.
Additionally, making sure it's always full with cakes has really made a big difference. The customers see them, they're buying them more often, and as long as we have them fully stocked, we're always moving them.
The third touch point is the product you make and serve for your customers.
Brewster's, yes, it is a premium product.
We do pride ourselves on the quality of the product that we have, not only the mix, but the ingredients, the mix-ins, and how we prepare it for our customers.
And make sure that we're consistent. And I think that's the most important thing, is being consistent, making sure that all the ice cream makers are doing it the same way, the same time, every time. You have to follow the recipe because it is tried, it's true, it's been tested. It is something we don't veer from. We choose the right person to make our ice cream because it is what our business is based on. It's our quality, it is our brand, and is the freshness and the quality of the ice cream is most important to us because that's what we're serving our customers.
It is beneficial to bring someone up through the ranks from scooper to crew leader, so when they're preparing it and they're making it, they know what it should look like already. So in teaching them how to layer it, put it into the bucket, the correct consistency, how it should flow, how it should not flow, how it should look when it's done. It's a much easier concept for them to understand.
We have just a select few that make ice cream. They're neat, they're organized.
They have to be conscientious, they have to be diligent, and they can't be in a hurry. This is not something that takes a long time. It's not hard, but it is exact, and we expect them to follow the recipes.
Remember, while our shelf life is 6 days, the target is 3 days for full batches of ice cream. If you can't go through it in 3 days, a half batch should have been made instead. Another touch point is your crew. Having a solid crew is another part of the foundation for your store's success.
It's the attitude that you're looking for. You can train skill, but it's the attitude that you're looking for. If they're happy, if they're friendly, if they're involved, if they have lots of friends, if they can refer you to someone who you may want to hire as well in your store.
A lot of them will say we're like a family here, and we all help each other, we all take care of each other, and we all care a lot for each other here.
The tools from the BIC and off the internet are great, and I've used those and I've adapted them to my style of just communication.
We use the Brewster's online training. When they first come in, I'll have them watch all of those videos first.
Which is unbelievably and critically helpful.
And then while it's all still fresh in their mind, we go ahead and start them on a shift that afternoon that allows them to go ahead and start to learn all the stuff that they just watched in the video.
Anything that you visually see and hear and then you go and you do it hands-on, it just tends to stay with them a little bit better, and therefore everybody in the store is doing everything the same way in a consistent manner. You need good leadership in the store to handle everything appropriately. And Brewster's payback policy is 3 times the mistake. So if you make a mistake on a cone or something that's ordered as far as a cake goes, you want to make sure that that customer walks away from a mistake that we made content and happy and more than satisfied with how we dealt with that mistake. It's also very important to leave a crew leader. They lead the crew, and it's not just a title. It's they lead the crew by example. They work the hardest. They wait on the most people while they're scraping over buckets, getting people change, helping someone at the window who is new with a customer who is not quite perfectly satisfied to get them to walk away perfectly satisfied. And they're just a role model in the store that you need to have on a regular basis.
Equally important as the 4 previous touch points is managing your business by the numbers. We have great tools to assist you with this.
The tools available to us, including the newest BMT spreadsheet that had been more integrated with including a couple of different options for us, that showed us a lot of the comparisons between the sales for last year versus this year, week by week. And it also had the ability to list the amount of hours week by week, and additionally then the costs that were involved in the products that we're bringing into the store. And it wasn't something I had used previously, but this year, as the manager, it seemed to be a very quick tool for me to be able to go to and see where we were for the year. Did we need to work harder to kind of get back up? Did we have a slower week? Was it because of weather? What do we need to make changes to? And it really was a way for us to always know where we were from a numbers perspective, from a labor perspective. Did we need to cut back on labor? Did we need to do more? Were we getting the work out of the employees that we needed to? And just to be able to keep an eye on the mix and how many we were bringing in each week, it very easily allowed me to keep going back to see what did I do last week, what do I need to do this week, and kind of kept on track each time to try to keep up with the demand that we needed in the store.
We'll use the boss in several aspects in our store. One, every day we use it to go on favorite flavor. Our ice cream maker at the end of their shift publishes and puts into the boss everything that they make in the quantity. Therefore, it goes out to our favorite flavor customers, generates sales. We also use it in that aspect, transfers to our inventory every month. It tells me at the end of the month with a little dial on there how much my average batch costs me a month, and it saves me about an hour of time doing inventory instead of putting in everything into a computer and having the computer tell me how much an average batch costs me for that month. It's already there.
After the previous 5 touch points are well executed, you should focus on marketing your store and look for outside sales opportunities. We have many tools to help you with this, including information on the BIC, the outside sales manual, and the marketing team.
Outside sales are an extension of your store internally. You take your product and you deliver it to the masses. You can either do it to benefit financially your store, or you can do it as a fundraising opportunity.
So we have a ice cream cart here that we take out to different events. Just even today, we were at a office complex of 10 buildings, and the management company, we've been doing this with them for 2 years now. Last year was just one set of 10 buildings. This year they have another set of 10 buildings. So by us doing one set of 10 buildings, we now have 20 buildings that we're going to be doing for the whole month of July. So every day in July, Monday through Friday, we're doing a different building.
I've talked to many boosters and local school organizations. It doesn't necessarily have to be a PTO organization. It could be prom committee. It could be the football team, the basketball team. And I took the catering cart and I filled it with Italian ice. And I take it and I sell the Italian ice at the event, and I give them either a monetary value for every dish or cone that we sell or a percentage of our sales. And it's giving back to the community. It's putting a good taste in their mouth for Brewsters.
Throughout the summer, throughout even wintertime, we'll have the cart out. And that's a really fun job for the girls to go and do the mobile cart. They love that, going to graduation parties, picnics, birthday parties.
We generate other business, other sales through the use of that cart.
Oh, it's marketing. It shows people we could be anywhere. It shows that Brewsters could be wherever you want us to be.